Alright, today we got Superman versus Orion. The Man of Steel, the Big Blue Boy Scout, versus the Dog of War. I'm excited about this one, even though I think Orion's a little less known. I still think it's going to be a good fight. So let's dive right on in. Rocketed to Earth as an infant from the doomed planet Krypton, Kal-El was adopted by the loving Kent family and raised in America's heartland as Clark Kent. Using his immense solar field powers, he became Superman to defend mankind against all manner of threats while championing truth, justice, and the American way. Superman is arguably the strongest hero in the DC universe and has performed some truly incredible feats of strength, even helping to move the entire Earth before alongside Wonder Woman and Martian Manhunter. He's also held a miniature black hole in his hands before, destroyed a moon, although he was knocked out by the force of the blast, and has beaten down Darkseid and Doomsday. Superman has the ability to move at faster than light speeds, and his top speed hasn't even really been calculated, but it's generally assumed that he is a bit slower than the Flash. In battle, Clark can move so fast that his opponents actually seem slower in comparison, which allows him time to dodge attacks and plan out his next course of action. He's able to land hundreds of strikes in just a few seconds, and his mind is so fast too, allowing him to process and understand vast amounts of information almost instantaneously. Superman is one of the most durable things in all of existence, able to withstand bullets, missiles, bombs, and other man-to-man weapons without a scratch. In fact, you're more likely to hurt yourself by punching Superman than actually hurting him. However, it's not impossible to injure the Man of Steel. Characters with super strength like Mongol, Despero, and Doomsday have injured Clark before, and he's also been hurt by powerful energy attacks. Superman has limitless stamina as long as he's exposed to the yellow sun radiation, and his body also emits a gravitational field that enables him to defy gravity and fly at faster than light speeds. Kal-El has the ability to suck in large amounts of air into his lungs and then create strong gusts of wind with it. He's even able to control the temperature with which he expels this wind. Make his freeze breath, that's what that is, his freeze breath. I don't know why I worded it that way. This is a weird way to word it. He has freeze breath. Anyways, Superman also has the ability to convert stored solar energy into beams of thermal energy that can reach a temperature comparable to stars. He's also a capable fighter and has knowledge of boxing, brawling, and pressure points, but he's by no means an expert fighter, instead relying on his incredible powers to win the fight. And then in the other corner we have Orion, the son of Darkseid and the ward of the High Father. Orion is New Genesis' greatest defender and the fiercest warrior of the Fourth World. Known as the Dog of War, Orion constantly struggles to maintain the balance between his peaceful upbringing and his brutal nature. Being a member of the New Gods, Orion is kind of like a higher level, perfect superhuman. Orion's strength has never been officially measured, but it's been said to be equal to his father Darkseid. He's also strong enough to hold his own against heavy hitters like Superman and Wonder Woman, and he's knocked out his stepbrother Caliban with one punch. He's durable enough to take punches from Darkseid and Superman, and it's been said that there's no earthly substance known to exist that can stop him. When he is injured, though, his healing factor also allows him to recover quickly, and is even able to heal from more severe injuries. Orion's speed isn't the best, like Flash or Superman, but he is able to be on par with them for short sprints. He's fast enough to dodge apocalyptic laser fire, though, so that's pretty impressive. Like all New Gods, Orion is essentially immortal and stopped aging around his early 30s. He's also immune to all diseases, but it's not just his physical strength or speed you gotta deal with, as Orion is also able to harness an interdimensional energy known as the Astra Force. It's an energy source that's powerful enough to destroy planets and is equaled only by the Omega effect under Darkseid's control. He can use the Astra Force to manipulate most all forms of energy and even shoot energy blasts capable of sending Superman flying halfway across the planet. He can also manipulate matter, use the Astra Force to augment his own power well beyond the natural norm, suppress pain, alter his size, and create energy shields. Orion is a conduit for the Astra Force himself, and he can also use his Astra harness or his wristbands as a valve through which he can project this energy. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, what's great about this fight is they are so physically similar. I think a lot less people have a good understanding of who Orion is, so they believe that Superman is naturally stronger, but like we said, Orion's strength is said to be equal to Darkseid. The two have also fought several times in the comics before, and it's been said that they are perfectly matched against each other. But we didn't come for an equal match or a tie. No, someone has to take the victory here. And believe it or not, I'm going to go for Ryan. I know. I was a bit surprised too. At first, I thought the Man of Steel was going to win, for sure. But I don't think that's going to happen, which is why I picked Orion. But let me explain. Let me explain why I believe Orion wins this fight. It's pretty simple, actually. Orion has the Astra Force. That's it. He has the Astra Force, Superman doesn't. Now, usually, Orion doesn't utilize his power against Clark out of respect for him. But if he does unleash it, then it's all over. I mean, an energy blast from Orion literally sent Superman flying across the planet. Then it was also described as being comparable to Darkseid's Omega effect, which has done some real damage to Superman over the years too. Now you might be saying, well, Superman has withstood Darkseid's Omega beams on lots of different occasions, so why couldn't he stand up to Orion's Astra Force too? Well, there's a rather simple answer to that question, or at least it makes sense to me. Darkseid is purposely not killing Superman. The Omega beams have the ability to teleport, transmute, instantly disintegrate, or straight up erase from existence. Now, Darkseid has been able to use the beams to teleport Superman off of Apocalypse before, so it would make sense that he could use the beam's other abilities like disintegration or erasion too, and simply chooses not to. Or I've also heard something about the Source protecting Superman because he is so significant in the universe. Why was I talking about this again? I know I was going somewhere with this. I know I was. Do you ever have those moments where you get on a little rabbit trail and then forget where you got there and you just lost your point, or you don't even really know what your point was? Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Oh yeah. Okay, I found it. I got it. It's not that Superman is durable enough to resist the Omega beams. It's that they're not being used to their full potential, or something is protecting him. The Omega effect can actually do serious damage to Clark, and so can the Astra Force. Now, the one thing that Superman has in his arsenal that is a big advantage over Orion is his speed. Clark is definitely faster, and is able to keep that speed up indefinitely, so Superman could just launch a blitz attack against Orion. He can also fly, while Orion can't, at least can't without his harness. There have been a couple times when he's manipulated the Astra Force to fly, but that isn't like an everyday thing. So while those are both advantages in Superman's corner, here's the thing. Orion has fought against Superman before, and neither of those things have really secured the clear and definitive victory for Clark. Meanwhile, Orion doesn't usually unleash the Astra Force against Superman, but when he does, it always has devastating results. Now, to be fair, we've never really seen Superman unleash a full-on speed blitz against Orion, but we also know that Orion can match Clark's speed for a short period of time and can increase his own power well beyond his natural limits using the Astra Force, so he should be able to keep up with him for a while and maybe find an opening that way. At the end of the day, though, when all this is said and done, I believe that the ability to manipulate and utilize the Astra Force is a greater advantage than any speed blitz and should secure Orion the victory. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, and I'm sure y'all have thoughts. You always do. I love it. Love your thoughts. I'm not trying to harp on. I love the discussion. I love the debate. That's why I make these videos, because this is a great debate. I'm getting off a little tangent. I'm trying to close up the video, trying to wrap it up. Anyways, sign off in the comments. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button for videos just like this one every single week. See y'all next time.